Check. Check. Hey, Mike, can you hear me? All right. That means everything's working, hopefully. Oh, God. Bruce, what's going on, buddy? You love talking to us. I know you do. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We got a few people in the chat. Hopefully everything keeps going well. We got enough bandwidth, and we'll just kind of go from there. But y'all know we got a date, July 10th, the week of the July 10th. That's when it all goes down. we get the motor swapped out, high ram on there with the thick intercooler. It's gonna stick out. Whoa, it's gonna stick out. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Maybe the red eye hood wasn't the right one, but we'll see. Big deal. What's going on, buddy? All right, how them 850s, the drag radials doing for you, Bruce? Have you tried them out yet? That's the question. I'd be interested to see how those Aturo drag radials do for you. Might make for an interesting video. Maybe I'll pick up a pair. We'll have to see. But y'all know, shake and bake going under the knife. I'm excited. Matter of fact, I even got Dave lined up for the 17th of July to go ahead and get her tuned up. We're ready, that's for sure. Just gotta have plenty of E85 and plenty of ice on tap to get it tuned in with them ice cold IATs. At least that's the hope anyway. But Lorenzo, what's going on, buddy? You know it. Long live that Hemi with the old fist pump in there. You know it. We all love that Hemi V8. You know it, Mike. Everybody's going to be hitting the dyno now. Yeah, you're supposed to go the end of this month, aren't you, Mike? Bruce noticed 103rd is no longer possible. That's because of those smaller tires, man. A matter of fact, if you haven't recalibrated your speedometer, your speedometer is probably going crazy with those smaller tires. So you want to make sure. Wait, you may want to make sure that your speedometer is calibrated because your tires are 2 inches smaller. I remember when I'm trying to remember when I had 2 inch shorter tires. When I had the 2 inch shorter tires, I was, and this was before I was pro charged. I think I was crossing at like 125, 130. At least that's what the car was saying. And I was only trapping 118, 119, something like that. So I definitely make sure you're tuned up, your speedometer's tuned up for the 2 inch smaller tire. Oh man, Helby getting on the dyno. That's gonna be you know what? I may even I may even take the night off and go down there and check it out. Maybe make a little video with Helby. But yeah, we're super excited for Shake and Bake. That's for sure. Super excited for Mike getting Helby on the dyno. Super excited for Jay. Jay's getting his stuff put together. Ant's getting his stuff back together. So yeah, it's a good thing. Good days for the chat coming soon. That's for sure. Oh, that's right. You got that big. Mike is now the F dealer of the chat. he's got that one R, one ethanol R stuff in his garage. He got a 54-gallon drum in his garage. Yeah, that'd be interesting, Mike. I may have Dave do a C85 tune just so I have one if I ever want to run C85, but I'll probably stick with pump. Just because, I drive my car everywhere. Probably drive it a little less once we do all the changes, because I'm not sure how I'm going to cover it up. Because it's gonna stick out. It's gonna be crazy. But that's right. Gang's gonna be all back together soon. everybody be put back together. Everybody be tuned. Everybody be ready to go to the track. Yeah, Bruce. I'll try and get down there next I think it's the 23rd, right, Mike? You said you were going. Which is next Friday. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I just like the C85 because I know it produces power. It definitely makes more power. Matter of fact, I did have some of that E85R in the car when I made that 9 run. I put a few gallons in. All right, I'll try and block off that Friday night, man, so I can be down there for it. I think it's going to be interesting for sure. Yeah, Bruce, I'm interested in the carnage myself. I really do. We're kind of short for time, but we could possibly be short for time the week of the 10th because Mike goes on vacation after that. So we may be a little short for time to actually dig into the block we're pulling out, but definitely going to tear that block apart, check out the internals, and see what they look like. Because I am just as interested to see what that block looks like as everybody else. Oh, that's true. You haven't really officially said where you were going. Ugh. I think Dave likes the street tires on there anyway when he does the dyno. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and make it down there. Hellby's gonna be a monster. We sure Dave's dyno can handle all that horsepower, Mike? Because I know Helby's gonna be throwing some numbers out there. That's a good one, Mike. Hey, we're spinning on the dyno. Matt, get in the trunk, buddy. Oh gosh, that's funny. Yeah, I like to see some big numbers from Helby for sure. Uh, Actually, I'm kind of curious where I'm going to be with some ice in the tank. That'll be interesting. It's gonna be interesting all the way around, really. Um, and see if I can't get Dave to crank up the RPMs a little bit more. Then we'll really be pushing the D1X, especially if we put the smaller pulley on there, and then crank it up a few more hundred in the RPM range. And then yes, the transmission is going to need to be done. Hopefully, I can last the rest of the year with the HP90 I got now, and look to next year to possibly build a trans. The 2150's coming. Yeah. 1650s are tapping out. Oh gosh, that's funny. Yeah, golly, man. This stuff is so expensive. What are you going to do with your 1650s? You may be able to recoup some of that 1600 bucks. Cuz I'm looking at getting injectors anyway. Don't hit me up here if you're going to sell them. Hit me up in the chat. Or not in the chat, hit me up on a DM. Hit me up on the down low if you're going to sell them. Ah, that's all good. I understand that, buddy. All right, looks like 14. Probably going to go with 1440s, and we'll see where we're at. Max seems to believe we're going to be okay with 1440s, so we'll give the 1440s a shot and see where we're at. Hopefully, we're not tapped out. And I think I'm going to stick with the dual pump setup the rest of this year, and then get the triple pump at the end of the year. Hey, there's Jay. What's going on, buddy? Timothy, what's happening, buddy? Thanks for chiming in. I appreciate it. Oh gosh. I lost my chat. Hang on. There we go. Now we're back. Yeah, Jay, he's in there. When are you getting your appointment? When you gonna be ready? Oh, y'all know this video's old. Got Mod to Fame in there with his car. You know this. You know this video's old. He ain't been in his car. He ain't been in his car in a minute. Okay, Jay, I may try and get down there on the 7th too. Yeah, I think you'll be all right with that, Timothy. Yeah, the diff fluid and the additive. I think you'll be all right. I forget. Someone hit me up. Someone hit me up. It might have been you. Someone hit me up on either either IG or on a YouTube comment or something, was asking about what I used in the yeah, so someone in IG hit me up. I think you'd be good with that diff fluid in the LSD additive. And I definitely hope it does go better than your first oil change. Bruce, okay, ready to get yelled at. Thinking of low boost before cam, about the same price with more horsepower and torque. Nothing wrong with that, Bruce. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, the stock cam will do you okay, but you know the deal. A custom grind cam is going to be where it's at, but you know, sticking with the current cam and going low boost, nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that at all. So Timmy went with the RP Max 7590 and the Mopar additive. All right. Oh, Mike's saying the OEM fluid already has the additive in it. All right. So Mike said, Timothy's saying it does have some additive in it, just not enough. Yeah, I think all of us in the chat use the ZF fluid, and it does fine. Yeah, Mike, that's what I'm saying. Go for the boost. If I probably would have had it all to do all over again, I probably would have started with the boost and then the supporting mods after that. That's probably what I would have done. So going low boost with the stock cam, man, you'll be fine. Yeah, if you're doing a lot of burnouts and stuff, your your fluid's probably gonna look pretty bad. Amazon for the win for the ZF fluid. Yep. Matter of fact, I probably should do my diff here again soon. It probably needs it. Boy, that picture right there, folks, that picture right there is going to change drastically. I didn't realize how drastically, but it's going to be drastic. Yeah, Jay, we were just talking about the gang's almost all back together, man. we gonna get one day at the track, and I might get one with Helby, but I don't think I'm gonna get one in with you, Jay, because I go under the knife 3 days 3 days after that. So maybe, I mean, if you dyno, what's the 7th, Friday? Let me look here. Let me bring up a calendar. Yeah. So if you dyno the 7th and you want to go to the track on Saturday or Sunday, we'll have to see what's going on. We can get a track. Maybe at least the three of us can get a track day in before shake and bake goes under the knife. Ah, gosh, man, this internet's killing me. So I do apologize if I'm lagging. I apologize. What do I consider lots of burnouts? All right, hopefully we're not lagging now. I'm getting a pretty decent speed, so hopefully I'm not lagging anymore. Mike with the John Force burnouts. That's Gino. Gino does the freaking John Force burnout. Yeah, I think I'm starting to do mine about the same time I do my oil changes. just to keep up with it. I know it's expensive, but at least during the summer, and then the wintertime I can hold back off again. But summertime, kids off school, eating bandwidth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's, I don't know. It's got something to do. It's not my card. I bought a brand new Nick card, and I'm still getting these terrible speeds. So I think it's somewhere in the motherboard. This is an old computer, so it's a few years. The motherboard at least is a few years old. So I may look at getting a new motherboard, and hopefully that'll clear it up. Yep, Timothy. You know it, buddy. That's why them kids are always playing late night. Nah, that's all right, Bruce. Don't worry about it, buddy. That's all good. Yeah, Timmy. That I'm at the point where I think I do it at least every oil change during the summer while I'm beating on it, and then wintertime I can hold off probably all winter, and then pick back up in the summer. There you go. Hit that like button, man. Don't forget, hit that like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm, that's for sure. But yeah, we're looking for great times, or fun times, with the guy. Oh, there's a heart. I saw it. Uh, Looking for good times for the IG chat group, right? We should be all up and running. You got me, Mike, Jay, Anthony, uh, Gino should it seems to be still up and running. Though he's got a Mustang. It's okay. And then our other buddy Mike, he's got a Z06. He's up and running. He's just now learning the car, getting into the track and learning the car. So yeah, we got almost the entire gang back together. If we pull Chip and Allen out of retirement, get those guys to the track, we'd have the whole freaking chat at the track. Yeah, I'm curious to see what his car looks like too. I'm sure if it's anything from what I've seen word wise, it's got to be pretty bad. But again, it goes to having the right safety equipment. That's what it's all about. Yeah, I got you, Jay. They definitely did. They are definitely into the firearms game. That's for sure. 100%. No doubt about that. Yeah, I would expect it to be because just by people on Facebook and what they were saying, it's got to be bad, Jay. RT 3345. Hoping to be out with you guys soon, but I'm not as fast as y'all just yet. Hey man, that's all right. Come on out, hang out. Uh, that's what it's all about. Just hanging out, making friends, talking cars, beating on each other, rapping on each other. That's what it's all about. And that's what we do. We go out there, we race, we have fun, we chat. Sometimes we chat in the pit, sometimes we don't. It's just sometimes we're all over the place. It's chaos when we're at the track. Z, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for popping in the chat. I appreciate it. All these guys making our cars more valuable 20 to 50 years from now. I hear you, Jay. I hear you, Tim. Yeah, Mike, you're going to need all that super safety equipment. That's for sure. No doubt about it. Yeah, Jay, that's what I was just saying. Hey, you see us at the track, come on over, check us out, hang out, bull jive with us, the whole 9 yards. It's all good. Here we go. Feeling the thirsty girl, man. She's thirsty. Oh, here's the thing too. Don't buy them crappy Sunoco cans. Them Sunoco cans are terrible. I got the VP cans 100 times better. 100 times better than those crappy Sunoco cans. I promise you. I got one Sunoco can. The lip is a little bent, and then I got another. Sometimes when you take the lids off the Sunoco cans, the gasket inside sticks to the top, comes out, and it's terrible trying to get them back in there. Stay away from Sunoco cans. Get the VP cans. They're a lot better. They're a lot better. I promise you. Or there we go. Mike saying get them from Tractor Supply. Jay, hopefully you'll be good this time around, man. I'm praying for you. Hopefully you'll be good. Yeah, Mike, leaving all that trans bake is going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. Grip and rip. You know it, buddy. You know it, Timothy. That's what it's all about. You got to be able to grip so you can rip. That's for sure. Yeah, VP's got all kinds of colors. Red, blue, pink, green, white, black. They got all kinds of colors. But be careful with black. Make sure you check your I think it's black. Because I know New York and New Jersey, they won't let you fill up gas in black fuel cans. I don't know, some crazy law they have. about black fuel cans, so you can't fill them up. So make sure you check with your local, state, county, whatever laws. Make sure there ain't no stupid law that you can't fill up a uh certain color can with gas or E85 or whatever you're using. So yeah, definitely check that out. No, Jay, it's me. It's me. And it's not my internet. When I run the cord, it's fine. It's just when I'm on wireless, it's terrible, and it's just this computer. I bought my laptops in here, and they're fine. I've done all kinds of crap on my laptops, and they're fine. It's just when I use this desktop, for some reason, it's getting terrible. I don't think it's getting terrible signal. It's just running slow. So I'm gonna go ahead and get another motherboard and see if that fixes it. Yes, sir, Jay. Hopefully, love to see that 5.7 boost. You know me. That's a good point, Hugh. For sure. If you buy the white ones, you can definitely see a lot better. That's for sure. Let me run this internet check again. So I may buffer again. Hey, if she's moving straight, that's great. That's number one. So I'm getting pretty decent. I say pretty decent. Decent enough upload speed. Hopefully I'm not buffering too bad. Hopefully it goes away. Look, I'm not going to keep letting you in and out. That's true. New Jersey, you can't even pump your own gas. Someone else has got to pump it for you. So yeah, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, New Jersey is crazy. Like I said, check your local laws or your state laws about the color of gas cans you use, because I hate for you to buy 4 or 5 of them and then you wind up going to the gas station and you can't fill them up. That's a great point, Mike. Pump E can go from 50 to 85. But that's why I like Fort Meade, because I know they are consistent. At least on my gauge, they're consistent 79.80 every time. Winter, summer, spring, fall, you name it, it's 79.80 guaranteed. And that's also a good point. The rest of it's just 87 gasoline. Grew up with a Gulf visible pump next to your porch. Right on, Timothy. Gotcha, Mike. Yep, 100%. That's why I like, and the C85 is also oxygenated, but it's expensive. It's super expensive. Yeah, Tim, it's the upload. It's killing me. Uh, download. I'm getting 600 megabits per second. Upload, I'm getting 25, 30. So that's what's killing me. But I'm gonna get a new motherboard and see if that fixes it, because I know it's not the NIC card. I just bought a brand new one. Um, so hopefully that'll fix it. Yeah, everyone does like that one R ethanol. That's for sure. Everybody likes that stuff. We're out in Fort Meade, so it's the Fort Meade gas station. It's golly, I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's Fort Meade something. Right outside of Fort Meade on 198. Literally, if you get off the exit for Fort Meade off of 32, go around and head towards Laurel. Go around the two traffic circles on 198 and head towards Laurel. It's literally the first gas station on your right. You'll go by the water treatment plant. Once you pass that, it'll be on your right hand side. RT 345, hit me up on IG and I'll get you the address, so that way you can get there. Yeah, the one ethanol R is the highest octane you're gonna get, man. Guaranteed, guaranteed octane. Always angry. What's going on, buddy? Hey man, converters show up. I haven't checked the tracking. I'm sure. Hopefully it has, because you haven't hit me up, because it hasn't. It should have definitely been there by now for sure. So Jay, there's a huge difference in price in all those. I mean, obviously, pump E85 from Fort Meade is, I think it's like 349, 350 a gallon. Some of that other stuff. So the race E85, the Sunoco race E85 at MIR is like 850 a gallon, something like that. C85 is obnoxious expensive, like $17 a gallon, $18 a gallon, somewhere around in there. And Mike, I know you got the 54-gallon drum, but I don't know what a pail of ethanol R is. But I'm sure it's at least $50-$60. Hey, what I miss? You didn't miss much, man. You didn't miss much. Yeah, yeah, Jay. That's why I go to Fort Meade. It's guaranteed on my gauge 79.80. Now I know Anthony goes out there and tests it every now and then, and it's 85 or sometimes above 85. But my gauge has never gone above 80 getting it from Fort Meade. Yeah, like I said, RT345, hit me up. Hit me up on IG if you got IG, and I'll give you the address. Think of 1R as VPQ16 leaded race gas. Right on. Good, man. Good. You're gonna love that converter, man. Off the launch. If you go to the track and you launch, you're gonna notice the difference for sure. I promise you. That was a great converter for me for a long time, man. Hopefully it sticks with you for a long time. Jay, are we peer pressuring you into doing corn, buddy? Yeah, the one RJ is that's the good stuff. Well, this I would argue the C85 is the good stuff, because that stuff's oxygenated and not even being tuned for it. I picked up 2/10 by using C85. So arguably C85's the go juice, but it's expensive. It's like $85, $85 a pail. So 1R 5 gallon is 68. So 85, 68. It depends on what you want to pay. 17 more dollars a pail. Yeah, now methanol, now that's, you're talking race car crazy, right? We're talking about just E85 as ethanol, not methanol. But I'm telling you, Angry, if you got consistently good E85 where you're at, corn is where it's at. Yeah, Jay, I agree. That's what a lot of people do is they don't tune for the meth. They just use it as anti knock, anti detonation. And that's true, Mike. So the last time Dave changed the tune, I was at 75%. So I had a little junk E85 in there when he tuned it on 75. Yeah, Angry. I agree with Mike. If you because you got the IHI um, supercharger, go with the Killer Chiller, man. It's a great option. Is to get a decent e content. Some around me are 60, 70. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem because you got to make sure it's at least somewhat consistent. So you can, Angry, you can, yes, you can definitely buy E85 online and have it ship probably to the shop that you're using. It might be the cheapest way to do it. I mean, you can get a 54-gallon drum, depending on which one you're buying, right? But you can definitely buy it online. Yep, definitely got to do that, Jay. All right, Timothy. Yeah, yeah, Angry. I'm telling you, the Killer Chiller, that's the way to go. Oh, Fiend, you're driving me crazy. Oh, come on, you say hi to everybody. Come here. Come here and say hi to everybody. Want to say hi to everybody? Tell him, Bean, say hi, buddy. Hey, huh? I know you hate to be picked up, but look, check it out. No, you hate to be picked up. I'll let you know. God, he hates to be picked up. Yeah, Angry Mike and Jay are letting you know. Hey, tune for the crappy stuff. That way, if you have to use it, you're good. Uh, but like Mike said, the gains after 70% on Pumpy 85 are get to be minimal. You great points, bud, for sure. Yep. Yeah, Mike, for 54 gallons, 500 bucks for 54 gallons is not a bad deal when you're looking at it from a race perspective, right? If you're looking at it from an economical perspective, Pumpy 85 is the way to go. But if you're looking at straight racing all of the time and only putting in racy 85, the ethanol R is a great option. And yes, Mike, glad Glad you cleared the air there so everyone knows what we're talking about when they're talking about meth instead of ethanol. Yeah, angry. I'm going air to water, and just in the wintertime, I'm just gonna use maybe a 50-50 mix antifreeze, drain it in the summertime, wash it out, run some water through it, wash it out. Once it gets warm enough to where it's not gonna freeze, and then go from there. That's my plan anyway. All right, Jay's going air to air. Okay. Some radical combine E85 with meth. Yeah, they do. They do. They do. But it goes back to, right, don't tune for the meth. Um use the meth for safety purposes, vice octane purposes. And that's true. You can increase the timing with the cooler air charge. Definitely, Hugh. That's true. None of that matters until you do unlock the PC. You do have to have your PCM unlocked to make all this happen. Yes, Jay, you need to be as safe as possible, bro. You need to make sure everything's right before you start hammering on it. That's true. That's a good point, Mike. And that's why all three of us are saying don't tune for the meth just in case you run out. If you're tuned for meth, then you got that timing and you got the increased fuel and all of that. You run out of boost juice, then you're running lean and you're in trouble. Yeah, angry. It's like we always talk like it's unlimited budgets. Like everybody has an unlimited budget. Oh yeah, it's the tick intercooler with the high ram. So I got the tick intercooler, which is about 3.5, 3.25, 3.5 inches, uh, and it's air to water, and it goes in with it's on my IG. If you go back a little bit in my IG, you'll see the high ram with the tick intercooler in the middle. So it's going to be air to water or water to air, whichever way you want to put it. It's going to have an ice tank in the back. It's going to have a heat exchanger up front for daily driving purposes, and have an ice tank in the back. So we'll fill it full of ice for racing purposes, and that's where I'm going. Jeez, Timothy, what are you waiting on? So I got a new hood. I haven't put anything out on this. I don't think, or I think I said it last week in the chat. I got a red eye hood, a red eye hood coming. We're gonna obviously have to cut out the middle and most of the back of that hood. People were looking at me crazy when I said red eye hood, but I think it's gonna look cool with the two scoops on the side, the high ram in the middle. I think it's gonna look pretty cool. So I got a new hood coming. Yeah, Timothy. Home renovation gets in the way. I get it. I get it. Yeah, Jay, that's kind of what we've been saying. Absolutely, Timothy. Hey, family first, bro. I'm the same way. I sacrifice things to make sure the family's taken care of. All this car stuff, is back burner to the family, 100%. Sorry, flex tune. Definitely, I like to hear that, Hugh. See how that comes out. Jay, you got to play it safe all the way around. All right, now we're getting flex fuel options. Pro Flex Commander. Yeah, I'm gonna get this fixed. I'm gonna go ahead and order a new motherboard. Hopefully, that's my problem, and that'll clear up this cutting in and out and all of the other issues I'm having with the chat. I definitely apologize. We'll definitely have it fixed for next week. Even if I have to run the cable from the router back here again. Yep, Mike. Good point. Yeah, budget. What's that exactly? Oh, Mike, you got it, buddy. We broke boys racing up in here. Oh, Mike, let me know when you want them when I can bring them wheels by. Or if you're in the Bowie area, just come over and pick them up. Recycle racing. Yeah, I'm hoping RT 345. I'm hoping it comes out good. Go 12s. I know, man. Mikey was pumped. That's for sure. I know he was ready to go. He was ready to go Friday night. Fords accommodate flex tunes easily. All you need is a base tune, fuel tune to start. From what I understand, the PCM can read the fuel through the wideband. All right, interesting. Interesting. Oh yeah, Mike definitely broke. He's got two race cars he's got to contend with. Yeah, Timothy, you know it, buddy. Yeah, I heard the same thing for the flex fuel tuning, man. Is even though with those kits that it's kind of a nightmare. So I've stayed away from flex fuel tuning and I just run E85. Screw it. Yeah, I like I said, I got to swap out the motherboard or something, or just run the freaking cable back here and leave it that way. That's a good point, Jay. Want to crack nines and go to Hooters? You know it, Angry. You know it. 212 Madness. What's going on, buddy? You broke two drive shafts. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. No, Angry. We're talking about his son's car. His son has a 300 with a 5.7 in it, and he just ran a 1298. Now he wants to be a race car driver. Oh gosh, come on, Jay. You know you got this, man. We're with you. We're behind you 100%. Oh yeah, that was on street tires too. Ran a 1298. Put a set of drag radials. Like I said, he's buying my old race stars from me. So he'll have some drag slicks here pretty soon. Modern day road runners. Speaking of that, all right, you guys are throwing names out there. I being that I'm losing the shaker, I think it's time to rename Shake and Bake. So knowing that I got a red eye hood with a high ram and the tick intercooler, I'm taking suggestions on what we change the name to. If you want, hit me up on IG. Or if you want to throw them in the chat in the next 6 minutes, I'll take suggestions on what I should call Shake and Bake once we make the change. You know it, Angry. Once you hit the track, man, it's an addiction, man. It really is. Yeah, that big 300 was moving. Was moving. Yeah, I know I keep saying I'm gonna look into look into it. I just don't haven't had the time. I definitely want it. I definitely do want to do a track rental. And get as many people there as we can. Um, I definitely do want to do it. It's just I got to get off my duff and actually make it happen. No problem, Jay. Don't worry, buddy. All right, Mike. He's the reason I need to do harness bar. And the harness bar. No. My old race stars, not the bead locks. I still have the race star bead locks. I still got those. My old non bead lock race stars. Yeah, Timothy, you know it. It doesn't last forever, man. Eat it up while you can. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting. RT, it's definitely gonna be interesting. Ant, what's going on, buddy? Well, you catching us right at the end, ain't you? The last 5 minutes. Yeah, I got to come up with something. I just think now that we're no longer gonna have the shaker, I got to come up with another one. Two ticks on slicks. Nice. I like it. I like it. That's pretty good. Man, Mike, that'd be cool, man. Get the kid going on the dragsters. That's for sure. Yeah, I wish I would have been into racing a long time ago and got my son into it. It would have been cool. I know you're busy, bro. I know you're super busy, man. I know your work keeps you busy round the clock. Yeah, I actually kind of had the same thing last year or the year before. I had an E85 tune and a 93 tune. Just yeah, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me to be switching things out, especially when it got race season when it was still cold. I was just like, I'll just stick with the 85 instead of trying to run it out or have to pump it out or whatever. I was just like, yeah. I was just like, I'm just going back to E85 and sticking with E85. Tour Red Eye Killer. I like it. Timothy's coming up with some good ones. I'm gonna have to remember these and put up a poll when I get a bunch of good ones together. Put a poll up on IG or either IG or here on YouTube and see what a good name for Shake and Bake's gonna be. 50 shoebox. Nice, Timothy. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty awesome. I'm liking the Tor Red Eye Killer. That's kind of cool. His Dayton cruise car. There you go. There you go. That's awesome. All right, Jay. All right, so folks, we are coming up on that 10 o'clock mark. We actually kind of started on time. Got a little slow down here and there. I apologize for that. I'll make sure it doesn't happen next week. If a new motherboard doesn't fix it, I'll just plug in every Wednesday night, and I won't have to worry about it. Oh, it's a Ford. All right, Timothy, we'll forgive you this one time. You get this one free pass. All right, like I said, we're right at 10 o'clock, folks. I appreciate all the support you guys give me. Really does keep me going. Keeps me wanting to do videos, wanting to put stuff on YouTube. The wife supports me 100%, so that's a great thing too. But I don't know. I may or may not go this weekend. I may just take another break. Give Shake and Bake a good week and a half so break. We were pushing her pretty hard. Yeah, you definitely need radials, man. But again, we're at 10 o'clock. I know we, you know it, RT. But I appreciate you guys support the channel, whole 9 yards. I really do. Y'all know it. Y'all hear me every week. I say it every week. It's you folks that keep me going, keep me wanting to do this, and keep me in here Wednesday night for an hour. I definitely appreciate the support. Shake and Bake definitely appreciate the support because y'all know the deal. Every red penny from YouTube goes right into Shake and Bake. That's it for this one, folks. Y'all have a great night. Have a great rest of the week. And maybe I'll hit the track this weekend. We'll see. That's it for this one, folks. Till next time. Adios.